Yo, what's up guys? So last night I actually asked you guys to tweet out using the hashtag Inkee Q&A, so that way you guys could ask me some questions. So this is the perfect opportunity for you guys to learn a little bit about me. So if you want to learn a bit about me, stick around throughout the video. It's completely up to you. But anyways, I'm going to be scrolling through those questions over Twitter using this cracked phone. And guess what guys, this cover you guys can see, I only bought this 2 days ago, and last night, just the day after buying this case, I happened to drop my phone and it's freaking ruined. So I'm pretty pissed off about that. Anyways, we'll get into the questions. Alrighty, question one comes from Fig, and he asks, what do you think you'd be doing right now if you never did YouTube? And this is a really good question, Fig. Now, you guys know I do YouTube as a hobby. I don't earn any income from it. My ultimate goal on YouTube, obviously, is get to that point to earn some income. Then from there, I can make it a part-time job. But at the moment, I don't sacrifice anything in my daily life to actually do YouTube. So I just, go about my daily life. I go to university, I study, I go to work, all that stuff. In my free time as a hobby, I like to do YouTube. Alrighty, question two comes from Fig. He asks, what are your thoughts on these gaming foods/drinks? Now, that's a really interesting question. Now, I'm guessing he's referring to G Fuel, because that's the only kind of supplement or drink, food, whatever you want to call it, that I know is related to gaming. Now, G Fuel, I honestly think is awesome. My sister's got it. I've tried it before. It's pretty cool. It's got no sugar in it, which is good, but the only downside to G Fuel, I don't think you need it to game. Like, honestly, I don't think it enhances your concentration. That is complete bullshit. If you guys want to drink, just get onto coffee. Coffee's probably a little better for you than G Fuel, but honestly, I have nothing bad against G Fuel. I just think what they say, what they promote, it's not necessarily true, but it's good in the instance that there's no sugar in it. But overall, I wouldn't recommend it. But you gotta remember guys, I haven't done any research on this, so I don't know a lot about it, but yeah, that's just kind of my opinion on it. Next question comes from Wolfie. Do you tweet out if you need people for a 6-man? Now, when I get in 6-mans, I only jam 6-man for like an hour, like literally maybe twice or 3 times a week. There's no point, tweeting it out. It's too much effort. I just like to jump on, see who's on, whoever's on, I just jump in the 6-man. Next question, Crizzy, if you made a private match team, what would you name it? I honestly have no clue, so sorry I can't answer that question. I need more time to actually sit down and think about it. Crizzy again asks, what is your favorite gun in any Call of Duty? Now that's an interesting one, because you guys probably won't expect this. It's actually the Locust on Black Ops 3. I don't know what it is, but that sniper is so beautiful. The way it sounds, the way the reload animation looks, everything about that gun is so freaking awesome. Seztar, I believe his name is Seztar. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Seztar. He asked, what was the most scariest thing you have ever experienced? That's a good one. Honestly, Sezda, I can't actually think of my most scariest thing. There are little scary things, but they're nothing, crazy, so I'm not going to bother mentioning them. But if I do think of something, have a look down in the comment section. I'll comment my scariest thing. Tricky asks, what is your dream shot/clip? Now, honestly, I'm not too big of a fan of online trick shotting, if you guys have probably seen before, and that's simply because when you hit, no one really cares about it. Like, you're going to put so many hours of time into hitting a shot online, and then you upload it, and that's the end of it. No one cares after that. Where back in the days, like in 2012 and shit, when you hit a shot, everyone shared it around, everyone talked about it. But these days, like I said, nothing happens, so I don't really have a dream clip/shot, so sorry about that, Tricky. Stabsy asks, did you leave Infa? And yes, I left Infa only because I don't really know how to say this, I don't want to have this stigma put on me where people think, okay, he's in Infa, he uploads that type of videos. I decided I want to go solo, guys, because I just want to be my own YouTuber. I don't necessarily want to be regarded as a Call of Duty YouTuber, although I am one, I guess. I just want to be my own personality, my own person. I don't want to have that Infa stigma on me, and then people think I'm a trick shotter and shit like that. I just want to do my complete own thing, and soon I will be doing vlogs and shit. I kind of expand my YouTube channel. I'm not too sure, but yeah, that's kind of the reason I left Infa. Well, at least answering your question, yes, I left Infa. Alright, so we're smashing out these questions, and I've realized on my OBS software here, it says, warning, high encoding CPU usage. Consider turning down your settings. The frames per second are dropping below 30, which is not a good thing, so my webcam may be lagging. I'm sorry about that, but I really need to get a decent graphics card for my computer, because I believe OBS, or at least webcams in general, run off your graphics card. I'm not too sure. If you guys know how I can speed up my webcam software, let me know down in the comment section, like in terms of, do I need a better CPU, a GPU, or a graphics card? Please let me know. Kobe Dunn. Now, by the way, guys, I'm literally just scrolling through the questions from top to bottom. I'm not looking at questions first. I literally just read them straight up. So Kobe Dunn asks, do you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend in your life right now? No, I don't, and I don't plan on getting a girlfriend anytime soon, because I just don't like the responsibility of having to see them and worry about all that bullshit. I just want to live life, have fun, do what I want to do, I just can't be bothered, this is bullshit, honestly. Stabsy again, if you could visit/live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? probably America, because I've been there before, but the thing is, there's probably other places that are way, way better, but I haven't been there. I've been to America, so I've seen it, and I kind of like it. I just like how the houses are really open, and there's no kind of backyards. Like, the backyards are all open like a paddock. Not all of them, but some houses there are, and I think that's kind of cool. Like, everyone's like their mini community there, rather than being shut off from everything. We're here in Australia, houses are just side by side by side. Well, there are some houses that are spread out, and I think that's pretty cool, so I'd love to live in America. Jose asks, what clans would you want to be in and why? That's an interesting question. Honestly, the only teams I'd be happy to join right now would have to be Red and FaZe, obviously, because when you join those teams, it actually boosts your YouTube channel, where I feel like all the teams below that, you don't necessarily get a boost. You may gain maybe 100 subs, 200 subs from joining a team like Obey, but nothing more than that. You're literally just in the team to say, hey, I'm in the team. Then you have the pressure of having to upload videos to their channel and stuff like that. I just don't think it's worth it. So yeah, it'd have to be Red or FaZe, because that way I can really boost my YouTube channel, and I love the fact that they each have a house. Like, that is freaking awesome. Birthday boy pays, can I have a foot sesh? No, what the hell? Grown asks, what is your favourite team? I'm guessing he's talking about a Call of Duty team, but if he's talking about football, it's Collingwood. But in Call of Duty, obviously, actually, I was going to say, obviously, it's not FaZe. Like, FaZe would be, like, my favourite team to join, because obviously you get massive growth. But my favourite team to watch on YouTube it would have to be Red, because they have their clip-based segments, and they also have vlogs and shit like that. So Red's definitely a pretty sick team. Wolfie asks, what's your favourite COD game to trick shot on and why? At the moment, I have to be Black Ops 3. Now, I think the reason a lot of people don't like Black Ops 3 for playing online is simply you can't get attempts, you can't get to last. It's impossible. But if you could get to last, people would love it. I love the fact that you can hover, you can add in extra spins, and I love the fact that on that game they give you wrenches, like they give you just random melee weapons and shit like that. Honestly think it's awesome. It makes trick shotting creative, and the fact that you can wall run and be as creative as frick is awesome. So honestly, it would have to be Black Ops 3. Stabsy asks, what's your most embarrassing video and why? It'll probably have to be my videos from when I first started doing YouTube, because I used to get so hyped. Like, for a video, I felt like you had to get really, really hyped, and I'll just get crazy over the top hyped. And when I look back at it now, it's so cringy. My voice wasn't kind of, like, it's not deep now, but it was just a little squeaky back then. It was kind of embarrassing. You guys can check it out. I haven't deleted those videos or anything like that, because I just think it's awesome to look back on. Murky asks, would you upload a monthly video of trick shots that your fans have hit to help them get exposure? Now, I already do that. I do my clips of the month, so yeah, if you want to submit clips, there will be a link in the description to this video. Submit whatever the frick you want to submit, but please make sure you have standards to the clips. Like, make sure it's a donger and a half. Akem asks, being Red or have all your wishes come true except for joining Red? It would have to be have all my wishes come true except for joining Red, because imagine the things I could do, you know, the jobs I could get. Like, I could straight up say I want to become a doctor, I want to become a surgeon, straight up get tons and tons of money. Like, you could have so many wishes come true. You could be like ripped as hell, just get hell shredded. Like, there's so many cool things you could do. You could turn into the world's healthiest person and live to the age of 150. Like, I'd honestly have to choose let all my wishes come true. Birthday boy pays, would you ever leave Infa? Oh, I just realized, guys, these questions are from my previous Q&A type video. Oh, I'm on top tweets, not all tweets. Dommy asks, are you planning to do something big for your YouTube channel in the future? And he also says, I love you, Inkee. Thank you, Dommy. I know you watch all my videos. I always see your likes and shit like that, so thanks for that. Now, do I plan on doing something big for my YouTube channel? That's an interesting one. I really don't know. At the moment, I'm trying to be different to other YouTubers. I'm trying to do my own thing. I'm not trying to focus on other people, although it may be similar. What I'm trying to say here is I'm not copying people. I just sit here, think, what video can I do? And then I do it. I don't necessarily go, oh, that was cool, I'm going to copy that guy. You know what I mean? I'm just doing my own thing. Now, I don't necessarily have anything big planned in the future. I feel like I can only do that if I, collab with people. And at the moment, I don't plan on collabing with anyone. So yeah, we're just going to be sticking to the same old stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Artla, I believe your name's Artla. He asks, do you eat ass? If so, what's your favorite type? I don't eat ass. Kobe Dunn, do you have... Polo Jr. asks, have you ever injured your penis? My answer to that is no. However, I have injured my balls once before. I was once playing footy, guys. I was actually playing in the ruck position. I went up for the ruck where basically two blokes run towards each other. We jump, we try and tap the ball. And whilst that was happening, he actually kneed me in the balls. At the time, it was honestly the world's most painful thing, but the following day is where it got much, much worse. I woke up the following day, guys, and my balls were complete black. So I actually had to go get surgery on them. And when I got surgery on it, they actually found an underlying issue. I had this issue where basically if it didn't get treated, I could have got testicular cancer in the future. So it's actually a good thing I got kneed in the balls, because we actually kind of found out that issue that I never had. So I'm kind of happy it happened. The following question comes from LT. He asks, how the frick did you come up with the name Inkee? Everyone seems to ask me this, but basically one day I jumped online and it turns out you needed obviously an online ID. I didn't know what I should make it, so I asked my mum. My mum's like, Inkee, because Inkee is actually my mum's cat. So yeah, that's kind of how I got the name Inkee. Mickey GG, or no, Murky CG asks, would you upload a month? Yep, already done that. Alrighty, so the next question comes from Andrew. He asks, do you think you'll ever follow me? Honestly, Andrew, probably not, because the people I follow over Twitter, which is only like 50 or 60 people, it's just YouTubers that I look up to. So yeah, I probably won't follow you. Honestly, I'm sorry about that. Unless you turn into an awesome YouTuber, then I may. He also asked, jokes, but for real, what's your favourite song? My favourite song? I don't really have a favourite song. Like, when I listen to songs, I listen to them about 5 times, then I get sick of it. The only time I really listen to music is at the gym to kind of motivate me and stuff like that. But what's my favourite song? If I had to pick one, now this is really strange. There's a rapper called Cursor. Now, I'm not a fan of him at all, but he did upload a song the other day on YouTube, because I actually subscribed to him, and that song was so awesome. It was called Bad Habits, or Habits, something to do with habits, I don't know, but that song was awesome. It's catchy, it's in my head right now. So yeah, if I had to pick a favourite song, that may be my favourite song. Alrighty, Frosty, would you rather have a head the size of a watermelon or a head the size of a tennis ball? By the way, you're the best, Inkee. So either a massive head or a small head. Oh shit, a tennis ball. That's just actually a good question. Holy shit. I would go maybe the head the size of a watermelon, only because then that way I'm guessing, or at least assuming, my head, well, my brain would be the size of a watermelon as well, which means I'm super smart. That way I can get an awesome job and make a decent income. Mac asks, are you ever going to start a private match team? Now, I have thought about this and I've definitely considered doing it, but the problem is, guys, I just don't have the time. Like, if I did, it would take my focus off uni and work, and then I'll be focusing hard on YouTube, a little too hard on YouTube, and yeah, my results will go downhill. So I'm sorry, Mac, I don't think I'll ever start a private match team. Porst asks, why don't you play on Xbox? By the way, love the vids. Thank you, Porst. I do own I literally own every single console in the world. Like, I own an Xbox 360, an Xbox One, a PS4, a PS3, a Wii, a GameCube, you name it, Nintendo 64, Nintendo DS. I've got everything. We got everything in this household. But the reason I don't play the 360 is downstairs. My sister plays on it, or the Xbox One either. They're both downstairs. My sister uses them. The PS3 and the PS4 are just here, connected to my setup, and I just prefer Sony over Microsoft. I don't know why, it's just a personal preference. So yeah, I probably will never play Xbox. Alrighty, Leo asks, do you think you'll ever get sponsored soon? Now, soon I'll interpret as maybe within the next year. In the next year, no, I don't see myself getting sponsored, just because I don't think I'm quite up there yet and quite big enough. I'm doing stuff that's very similar to other people, like gaming, and I feel like all the sponsors are taken. So I feel like to get a sponsorship these days, you've got to be, you know, the biggest and the best. So I don't see myself having a sponsorship anytime soon, but hopefully within maybe past a year or 2 years, maybe I can, hopefully. Simba asks, do you still like Save Squad? Lol. This is a funny question. So Save Squad's actually a team I used to be in, and yes, I actually do. I watch all the Save Squad uploads only because I love Local's commentaries. I don't know what it is, but they crack me up. I love you, Local. You're freaking awesome. Mong asks, do you smoke weed, bro? And do you like martial arts? Also, where do you see yourself in 2 years? I don't smoke weed. That's a very bad habit. I'm studying exercise science and stuff like that. So when you learn about, well, I don't learn about weed, but yeah, I just don't like doing bad habits. And Mong also asked, do you like martial arts? I'm pretty sure it's like karate and stuff like that. No, I'm not really a fan. I'm not a fan of boxing or what's it called, UFC and shit like that. I know people my age are into that, but I'm just simply not. I don't know why. It's just not my thing. Like, getting knocked in the head and shit, trust me, guys, it isn't good for the long run. So I'm not really a massive fan of it. But he also asked, where do you see yourself in 2 years' time? In 2 years' time, that's an interesting one. That's a really interesting one. I'm hoping by then to finish university, or at least maybe in 2 years' time I'll be doing my master's in exercise physiology. But I'm hoping maybe in 2 years' time I'll be an exercise physiologist. Anyways, guys, I think we're actually going to have to wrap it up there because I'm actually got a shift at work tonight. It's getting quite late, so I got to go get ready, go to work. So yeah, anyways, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you guys got any more questions you want to ask me, use the hashtag Inkee Q&A over Twitter. I'll answer some more questions in a video maybe within a week or 2 weeks time. But yeah, it's really about it from me, guys. Have a good rest of your day. See you later.